unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League Wild Card playoff between the New York Mets and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 St. Louis Cardinals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. See the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to right. Pence is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on and going home.
Now here's the first pitch. Matt Carpenter is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. And the pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
The 1-0 pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Ready now on 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-2 to Kadire, and a bouncing ball, foul. Runner at first here, one man out. Now another 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. 3-2, 1 out. You got him running at first.
First inning? Yeah, why not?
3-2, here it is. On Kadire swings and misses here as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Well, he played in front of this crowd for 11 years, and a huge ovation coming here, I'm sure, as Albert Pujols settles in once again here in St. Louis. First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Here comes the 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
The 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it just means to take.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Jason Hayward will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. First pitch coming. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1.
So important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Pause, now the pitch. And now the knuckleball in there. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. It's the Mets nothing. Redbirds stepping up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Johan Santana will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. John Jay will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Sean Shea.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Here he comes on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
One pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Chad Harris will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Here comes a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Brian McCann leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 39, Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
And this is something you really don't see all that often against a knuckleball pitcher. It's very difficult not only to wait him out, but also to steer that ball exactly where you want it to go. But he manages to do it here, and he's got himself a bunt single.
Here's Juan Lagares as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One 0 on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Let's go, Cardinals.
He's leading towards second.
Two 0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Here's the show motion version of that ball 4.
Johan
Oh, look out! Well, that just shows how little time you have to react to a pitch that's coming in right at you like that.
In now, Johan Santana showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
The 1-0. Showing bunt there, but he pulls back and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, That's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with one out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Daniel Murphy will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. Nothing in one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He's set. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Ready with the 2-1. Fouled back. The 2-2 coming. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the full count offering. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Jay is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Nick Savage will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd.
For the Cardinals, second baseman, Nick Savage.
First pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Let's go, St. Louis. Come on, St. Louis. Woo!
1-0. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, if that ball gets into the corner, it's big trouble. But this is a nice play out there to cut that ball off and get it in quickly. And that'll hold them to just a single.
Hunter Pence will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first offering. Circle change, too low, ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now the 1-2. curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless. The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball now through the hole into left, and they've got something cooking here. Back-to-back singles to lead off the inning.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits have him threatened to score our first run of the night.
Yadier Molina digs in at the plate. And here's the first pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. The next pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
And now that would have fallen under the infield fly rule if it was a fair ball. But no matter, he goes over to make the catch here in foul territory.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Go Cardinals!
Now the 1-0. 1-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. There's one, and he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he just looks like he's swinging underwater, way behind those first 2 pitches.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding effort there, but he can't knock it down, and that'll plate the runner from third. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
And nothing gains momentum more than a 2-strike, 2-out RBI. He just stays with his ball nicely. That'll fire up the whole dugout.
Gerald Vaughn will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
Here's a 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Now the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, whatever pitch he feels most comfortable with, that's the pitch he needs to throw right here, because he cannot afford to put this one out of the strike zone.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now it's swinging, a ball grounded to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Matt Carpenter is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. One 0 on the way. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Opposite field to left. One away here to begin the third.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Standing in now, Michael Kadire, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Have a nice flight home, Nick.
1-0 pitch now. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Albert now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One strike to Pujols. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 1-1 home. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Yeah, even with the bases empty here and 2 away, you still need to be careful here, so he's pitched him smart so far.
2-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Here he comes, 3-1. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. John Jay makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. Right there, Murphy at second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The batter, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First offering on the way. Now a swing here on the fastball as this is squirted up the first baseline. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only one out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
Chad Harris will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Gardner at first. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. So 1-2 with one away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Here now the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And now with the full count, I gotta think that means in all likelihood he'll be on the move over there at first.
3-2, here it comes. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with one away.
Nick Savage will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now the first pitch. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here's the 1-0. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Lagares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Hunter Pence will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Get it out of here.
The 1-0 now to Pence. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Jason Hayward will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Come on, Cardinals.
First pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Now here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, number 39, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-0 now to McCann. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. He's got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
A 2-1 offering, and that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
On the way. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Now the Payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. On to first is Peralta, one away here.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Eric Ibar will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count, the pitch, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
That's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
He's ready now. The pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1.
The center fielder, number 12,
Juan Lagares will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Well, that's a good idea right there. He goes with the pitch. He's not trying to pull it. Shoots this thing the other way. Just happens to be right at the right fielder.
Into the box, Johan Santana, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Probably not a steal situation here with the pitcher at the plate. You want that pitcher to hit. You don't want to risk getting thrown out and forcing him to lead off the next inning.
Comes set, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
the batter, number 20, second baseman,
Daniel Murphy We'll get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Don't let him score.
Ibar with the lead from second. The pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, all tied at 1-1. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Here's the first offering. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Lagares is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
And now a pitch on the way. Good swing there by Peralta, but he comes up empty, 0-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Now the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Matt Adams will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch to him. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. One, 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Matt Carpenter will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Pitch on the way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready now on 1-1. Chopper foul. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Again, a 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1 on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And Kadire trying to pull this pitch, but he got around on it a bit too quickly as it'll find the seats in left. He'll try again. 1-2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward Gardner in left field. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Now here it comes. And a ball. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. One pitch on the way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Gerald Vaughn will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And Pujols will simply step on first to record the out. John Jay will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul for strike 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Wow, he's using that fastball to devastating effect out there now. He gets another out here. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Brett Gardner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Now we'll try to beat one out here, but this will be just foul. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Two-one home now to Gardner. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Jason Hayward will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Here comes the 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 2-1. Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 home. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The catcher, number 39, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Eric Ibar now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a foul ball.
Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. Chad Harris will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Third baseman, Chad Harris.
Now the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Nick Savage will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is Carpenter for the first out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First pitch on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. The 1-0 now to Pence. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Get that runner to second base now. Come on.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Runners on first with one down. The 3-1 coming. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. To second for one. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
Yeah, and right here, he knew that at second base he was going to have to hurry this throw back to first if he had any chance to double him up. And you see his throw get away from him, but since there's no advancement, it's going to be a straight fielder's choice, no error on the play.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one.
Base game here.
1-0 on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Is on the way. And no doubt about this one. It's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A runner on first with 2 away. 3-2 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. And Ibar will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Juan Lagares will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
The 1-0. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Santana.
David Wright will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, David Wright.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now this is back up the middle, and it'll get into center field. And a chance now with the go-ahead run at first and one away.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Daniel Murphy will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Let's turn cool now.
Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Comes set, now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Double play, kill, stand in there.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the seventh. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis. All tied at 1-1. Dylan G will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Dylan G.
Johnny Peralta will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
The shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Lays off 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now the 2-2 pitch. That's popped up, now towards short right field. Murphy retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number one.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Matt Adams will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2,
I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Therefore it is Ibar, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The pitcher, number 11,
Ichiro Suzuki will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready on 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 1 apiece. Neil Ramirez will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Neil Ramirez.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Oh, yeah.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
Yeah.
Now here it comes. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out. 2 very well pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Michael Kadire will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, he'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First pitch coming. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. This man out for his second inning of work. Did a nice job getting them 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here he comes on 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on 2-2. Ibar at short. And a rather easy first out.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Brett Gardner will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. Somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
In now, Chad Harris. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
And even though that pitch did fool him, it was a hanging breaking ball. And so if he's looking for an off-speed pitch, that could have been big trouble.
Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
You're going to see the location of this pitch on show track. It's actually in a great spot.
Couple inches off that inside corner. Normally, you think all a guy could do is chop that and foul it, but he gets those hands through very quickly, and he just yanks it.
Standing in now, Nick Savage, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
The next pitch. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. The 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Waiting on it is Kadair, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. All tied at 1-1. And there is Jason Hayward. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Hitters count 2-0. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And, you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out there.
Brian McCann will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. One out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone. All that can do is tie you up.
Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2 one more time. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Full count offering on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Shortstop number 2, Eric Ibar.
Eric Ibar will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so we'll need to beware of the ground ball here. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
The 0-1 might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Now the 1-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
The 2-2 coming. And that is swung on and missed as Ibar's down on strikes for out number 2.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here, but this isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Juan Lagares. We'll see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, but he's down 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. James will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. All tied at 1-1. Hunter Pence will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Come on!
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 now to Pence. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1 home. Hit high and deep out to left field. Ball game. Solo shot here to left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
That having home field advantage here made a huge difference. And these guys are going to wind up surviving this one-game wild card playoff. So now it's down to the division series, where they're going to come into that game with just a little bit of momentum.
Offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
And he came up with, without question, the key at-bat in this one. No surprise, it was also the final pitch. Got a pitch he could handle and turned it around for the walk-off home run. Well, that's a great win.
So for Eric Karros and Steve Lyons and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. We're just getting started, folks. You've been watching the National League Wild Card game on MLB The Show.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors, left 6 men on base. For the Mets, Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.